we go straight in on the commentary, but it's a matter of people coming in to joining us.
I don't know. I believe I heard some love was going to be given because we're here today.
Because we're just super scuffed on this, and we're covering last minute. But you know, we have Tater Tots versus Cosmic Omnics tonight, and both teams are ready, so we can go right in whenever you are ready.
I hope the pause button works, but I believe, do we have it enabled where...
L3 is L3.
Well, do we already have it enabled that it automatically detects if somebody disconnects, it pauses the game?
I don't think so, but
did we not have that updated?
I don't think we have that updated, but just test your L3 button.
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
I was just going to say test your button at the very least and make sure that that's working.
No, it was during game night for the Tater server that I saw that you can now automatically pause the game. The game will automatically pause if somebody disconnects.
I know that's, I know we have the code for it, and I know that's an ideal of what we are going to be.
Oh, it's not even a code. It's just something you check off. That's it.
Oh, wait, what?
Yeah, it's not a code. It's you just check it off.
What is this Overwatch doing things
Overwatch,
and stuff and
you're
doing
right.
a good game finally? Like, Overwatch, what are you doing? But, what we are seeing right now on the team of KO, so KO has kind of had a little bit of a, not a super rebrand, but kind of a lot of new names in place. They are running a Ryan Zarya, a May Reaper, and a Baptiste Ana, so a little bit of brawl here. Interesting to see. And then on the side of Taters, we're kind of seeing a brawl in response. Red Hood Kitty, a nice, really good early pickup for them. They're going to be running that Rhine Diva along with a Junkrat Sombra and a Baptiste Lucio. So this is the very first to point and who can exist on point better sort of situation.
The objective is now.
So a lot of fighting and a lot of focus kind of going on the side of Taters, which is really nice to see. They really went against that brawl comp very immediately and kind of took it head on. Nice to see. Flood, any thoughts?
No thoughts for me. I'm still trying to catch up with this game. It's been too long for me too.
It's been ages. That's okay. It's really nice to see that. I guess Taters are not afraid to take a brawl comp on head on. So Kitty right now is blocked off as we can see, but that was a really good Immort, and like the team is very supportive of Kitty at this moment. I do think we might see Kitty go down, but we have a potentially strong Junkrat Tire, but the Junkrat Tire does go down to Robot Ninja. So this is the opportunity right now for KO to be able to push in on this situation. A nice wall on the side of Band to kind of block off the team. They do have, you know, the support and the, I think it was a Sombra kind of cut off there. It's a little individual in regards to these solo fights that are being taken, but Band makes a strong showing there, but I do appreciate Taters kind of trying to individually touch consistently. Getting that percentage there is very key, especially because they're all building their ult percentage, so that's very important. But you don't want to feed in a way where, like, as an example, Maka right now has full ult percentage, and we might see. We should have seen a more proper EMP bomb, but I think Maka was just a little, maybe not Maka, but I think Molotov was a little too anxious in regards to pushing that with the Deep Bomb. And then we saw a miscommunication between a Deep Bomb and an EMP. And it could have been a little more proper.
Well, I think it was just that might have been that Maka took the Kanade's Diva Bomb as their own. That could have been a thing.
Could have been that.
Because it was delayed. So that was a really nice hack there by Maka on the May ult.
Amazing
sorry, it was Eaton. It was Eaton. My bad.
Along with the Baptiste field, the Immort field, and just the once they saw all of that go out from their team, Taters really followed through with that. They kind of pushed aggressively. They had point, they captured point, they're pushing aggressively now. They know
Robot
they have
here
the
for a
ult.
flank with an ult coming in too.
Unfortunate that Red Hood Kitty was not back to kind of help with that, the die, but it seems like this can go either way. It doesn't seem like the fight is more centered more for KO, but KO has a lot of progression to make, and I do think that they can make it. I think KO needs to kind of watch their ults a little bit more and carefully.
See through the dragon's eyes.
But I do like the angles that we're seeing and the progression that we're seeing. The KO is being very careful. They're backing out. They're
Survivor has no shield here going inside.
But I do think after all of this, this is going to be a Tater fight. They just have to stay out of those dragons. They have to watch this Reaper. This might make a massive difference for everything. I thought this was a KO fight, but this is now like, or a Tater's fight, but this is looking like a KO fight.
Routing tower to forward barrier.
Taters flipped it to get it to 99.99, but KO is kind of turning this right back on them.
The thing is, though, the Taters are coming in with the ults, and
yep,
KO doesn't have much except for a nano.
Unless they play it properly and they play it defensively.
And Kande's off to the side without a mech right now, and never mind, they have the mech back. And a nano applied right away.
I do think at the end of the day that, you know, ult charge is always going to win a final battle for you, no matter how 99.99 you are. If the other team cannot match you in those ult charges, it's going to be a little problematic.
You have some love coming in from the chat too, from
Polish, welcome
Jess.
to the stream.
Sorry, Aiden, there is no Warzone stream going on right now.
We're switching it up tonight, guys. We're giving you something different, something interesting. It's a new show.
Sadly, I can't make fun of Xavier because he's not playing.
Oh, you can always make fun of Xavier. On the side of KO, we are getting a Reinhard along with a Sim Echo and a Lucio Bastion, or not Bastion, Baptiste. This is an interesting team. A little weird, but interesting. We have a little more of a normal comp with the Rhine, Diva, the Junkrat, Sombra, and the Baptiste. I keep saying Bastion, I don't know why, but the Baptiste Lucio. So both teams rush to point, but it's a matter of who can hold better and DPS better on them. Using a lot of back and forth from both teams. So literally the point where it's very, at that point it was hard to tell who was going to take what, but it does look like we saw Taters take first point. So, we'd like them to come back, but we'd really like to see them push aggressively to choke point, and meet the spawns, kind of back at point. That was a really nice hammer down from Kitty. Perfectly timed along with that tire from Yuki. Xavier is going to be a proud puffer. No, with that.
I would say more of a mama, but you know. I believe he'd like to be a mama too.
But what I will say on the side of Taters, that was just really well timed. Kitty kind of I think expected that and really predicted the fire strike well there. So more so to Yuki than to Kitty, that was well timed because a hammer down does allow you the time to get those weak missiles off. So that was very well done by Taters. And this is what I wanted to see. I wanted to see the aggressive push. I don't want to see them playing passive. I want to see them playing aggressive. This is a new Taters team. I want to see them push up. I know that this is their first game and they're cautious, but I think that they can do a lot of work.
Adaptive circuits engaged.
I understand them playing it smartly and importantly. I like KO's aggression here. They're willing to push in and to go for it and do it. And has the opportunity to kind of turn the tide for them, but I think they need a little more shield coverage than what they're experiencing at the moment.
Victory.
What do you think, Blood?
Play of the game.
Well, we're about to see some synergy happening here.
Quintuple kill. Team kill.
Really nice synergy there because he ulted before the Rhine ult almost simultaneously went off. So it was really nice played by both teams. But it almost felt like from the Kosmic side they didn't have full focus on target priority. So I think they lost it through there. And Maka played really well in the back, harassing. So her game piece came in clutch in the hacks.
Alright, so I'm asking for some readies. Our next map is
We're going to
take 2 seconds. I'm going to take 2 seconds and run downstairs and leave you with chat. Unfortunately, I'm going to leave you with chat for 2 seconds.
Oh
But I will
no.
be right back. You got this. You got
I
this.
get to make the bad
Just
decisions.
ask them. Yeah, I mean, I'm not around. You can do what you want. You can ask them their favorite
Sweet.
colors. You can ask them their favorite foods, their favorite animals.
What do
Ask
you
them
mean?
all these terrible
No,
things.
thank you.
I'll be right back.
Thank you, Lee. Or we are going to Hollywood. Isn't that your favorite map, Aiden? It should technically be the Hollywood Halloween one, but you know. Score is 1-0 to Taters. Oh no, I gotta pay attention in the chat. chat. How is your night going?
Okay, and we are back.
Do we swap now, or is it the second?
No.
It's the
We
third
don't
game.
have to- we don't.
Okay,
Yeah,
it's the
it's the
third
next
game.
one.
Okay, got it.
The next one that we swap. So we have Red Hood Kitty as tank, Molotov as tank, Yuki and Maka as DPS, and Esbelia and Emmy as support on the side of Taters, and you have all of that. You're on your game. That was literally only a minute ago, and you were on your game.
Ma'am, nothing has changed since the last game.
Oh, and the other two aren't changing?
The other one is.
The other one is, but we're gonna ignore that one because we don't care about that one.
Yeah.
So
Well, no, I was
Survivor-
getting distracted by the chat. That's why.
Survivor and Woo, and then we have Kinade and Robot, so we need Kinade in for Band. Okay, and then we have V and we have Techno Bunny, so for Band we need Techno Bunny.
Yes, ma'am.
And then we just need Readies. And we have one ready from one team.
I don't want to
Second,
get the
you made
band
those-
hammer from Jibba.
I would never give a band hammer. Who's talking about band hammers?
Aiden, I think he deserves it
Who
though.
do I need to yell at?
But
who
you're
do
not
I
in
need
the
to
Tater
get?
server, I believe.
I am not in the Tater server
Yeah,
anymore.
he just said, I don't want to get the band hammer from Jibba. Aw, Jibba's not in our server. That big cry.
I'm not. I needed I can't take Jibber out of server. I cry. I remember you.
Too many servers.
Aiden, I needed to break from servers, and I made my decision on I would love to come back, but I made my
If they
decision
cry, I
on what
will
was good and
remember
what was bad for me. I literally quit everything except for like 5 to 6 servers, unless you count all the Pepe servers. Those Pepe servers don't count because I need the Pepe emotes. They don't count.
Xavier, we need readies. Sweet.
All right, we have readies.
Oh,
I
wait,
just
let
didn't
me-
like the. I didn't like the feet. I didn't like the feet in the Tater server. So, you know, I couldn't do with it anymore. When's the end Xavier?
Look. So if you look, are you watching the stream?
Yeah, I'm watching.
So do you see it? Pause game on player disconnect. And you just select yes.
I don't have it active.
Yeah. And so I don't have to stress about pausing right away.
If you want to activate that, you activate that, and just tell the two teams we're gonna test run something like that. I guess.
I mean, I'll still keep an eye on it, but like
Yeah, no, you're gonna keep an eye on it, but yeah.
Welcome to Hollywood.
I have faith in you. All the faith in you. Blood, you my girl, Blood. We got this
Who are you?
faith. We got this trust.
Initiating match.
You sound like you're ready to pass out though on me right now.
No, give me 2 more maps. As long as we don't go more than 2 more maps, then we're fine. But I'm a tired woman.
Who is Pokin? And why are they
Is Pokin on a
specting?
team? And you and I both are immediately like rosters. Who is Pokin? Tier 3 rosters.
Ready for battle.
Who
I
is
think
Pokin?
he is on Cosmic. Tail rosters. Yeah,
Well,
he is
he's not-
on. He is.
Incoming.
Okay, he's on Cosmic. All right, so he goes to the other team. Imagine knowing who's on what team by heart.
Yeah.
Couldn't be us. Couldn't be this league.
Nope. Too many people.
We don't like that.
I just came back,
So-
so you know.
Me too. We do see
Exactly.
on the side.
We took a solid break, so.
5,
We do see on the side of Taters we're running a Rhine Rhine Diva along with a Junkrat
defend objective
Ash and a Baptiste I struggle because I'm like, who the hell is this character I'm looking at, even though I know who they are. A Mercy. It's a Mercy. And then on the side of KO, we're seeing a dive. We're pretty much seeing dive on the side of KO. So we're seeing a monkey with a diva along with a, I guess, Para that's down already, and that Para might change, but she did not change. An Ash and a Moira with a Mercy. Kind of a half dive, kind of a half not dive, but very just kind of, there's no like amazing shield break that we're seeing from KO, so I think that might be a little problematic for them on the side they're trying to push into Taters, unless they really get big picks on Taters. You have to get these big picks, and getting the Baptiste is a big pick, but the res was there. They did get the pick again, so it does look like that KO is capable of pushing in on this. I think their main thing to look at is like focus sports sort of situation. It seems on the time like side of Taters, they're more focused on being brawly and aggressive, so maybe they forget their supports a little bit. And if KO can take advantage of a situation like that, then that is like a fight flip.
I need healing. Heroes never die.
Oh, we have more people coming in.
We have Simple here. I think Simple just got finds of Taters. I want to say Taters recently.
Do something.
No. Wait, yes, they are Taters.
So I like to use the Bob there from the side of Maka. It just kind of gave them some space. It lets Tater, the rest of Taters, regroup, kind of re-get to point, like adjust, get everybody into position that they want them in position. Along with, now they can do that, they can use these ults in the sort of areas that they want to use them. While only one person kind of utilized that ult from Emma, which was okay. The rest of Taters are just, they're keeping their presence sort of in these positions. So that's good. That's beneficial for them. I think on the side of KO, what we need to see is we need to see a very, I think we're waiting to see them build every single ult, and I don't want to see that because they don't need every ult to take this fight. They literally only needed a couple of ults to take these fights. They could have, I think they could have paired Pharah, Genji, and Mercy, but now that they're letting Tater kind of use this presence.
The thing I'm seeing is though, like in between the tanks, there's no synergy between Kosmic's tanks. The monkey's diving in, but there's no diva with him, and he's getting chunked pretty hard. And it's supposed to be the synergy of those. That's what the dive is supposed to be, with diving with a diva and a monkey together.
And then we saw the monkey ult just there. I think what we need to see from them, if they want to take this point, it's not an ult usage. It's not like a big ult usage. It's you have to pair these ults. You needed the Mercy to be with you. And you needed the Genji to ult, and you needed, I think, the Genji and the Pharah to ult together kind of situation. Because the Genji might push you back, but the Pharah will also clean up all of that damage. I think Taters at this moment are still in a good position where, while a lot of ults were used against them, they can still. I
really hope this monkey doesn't survive out. There you go. That was a very hard.
They can still retouch this. Red Hood, Kitty needs to be very careful. Pushing through that is smart, but Kitty now in this position needs to be careful. Needs to wait for the rest of the team to get out to her and heal her and or support her. I like what KO did, but it just seemed a little chaotic in regards to how they did it.
Almost feels like a quick play game to a degree where there's, everybody's just throwing out the ults and, there's no synergy or communications happening in a way.
I wouldn't even say like necessarily a quick play game. I think they talked about it, but I think they were just.
I mean, it is a lot happening. We're looking at them.
Everyone thought that their ult was going to be the one that worked and did it, and that's not always the situation. But at the same time, some of them are fairly built back into their ult, so you can't. They baited out a couple of ults from Taters, so that's good on them. Like, they did get the point at the end of the day. Could it have been smoother? It could have, but I do think that at the end of the day, they're fine. It seems like they communicated something, and that's all that matters.
This will protect us.
Are way out of position without a mercy pocket too.
Yeah, they're a little aggressive right now because they want to build their momentum, and I think sometimes when you're trying to build momentum, you forget that like you don't have your entire team with you. So I think they're doing a good job of trying to be aggressive and create a presence. They do have to remember where their healer line is and where the status is.
Now see what I can do.
Survivor's playing a very, very aggressive monkey here without a diva coming in to help him. And they have no Ana who's pocketing him from the backline, so it's really just feeding ult charge to the Taters.
I am on fire. I will lead us to victory.
Because look at that, right now he's got melted.
Eyes on the bad guys. Just a little longer. Turn them back. You're covered. I'm even stronger. Allow me to repair the damage. Bring it. Just a scratch.
Is a solo grab coming in? Yes!
I was gonna say these ults will make all the difference in both sides of these battles. Like who you target, who you focus, who you just damage down.
That was very unfortunate by Molotov. Instead of going up in the air, he went straight ahead. Missed everybody with his diva bomb.
Time to raise my PPM. Well,
It's high time.
Kinda with a 4K here. I think he just carried the game here.
Game's not over till it's over, but
well, I mean, got the push in.
We got the push in, so that's impressive. That was necessary.
0-3. Switching sides. Initiating match.
And what are we getting?
I'm not paying you for your acting ability.
Trevor,
Ready for battle.
chill. Chill. You just not. You not. So it looks like on the side of KO we're gonna get a Rhine, Diva, a Ashe, Sombra, along with a. I think we're going with a Mercy, but it might get changed. But a Mercy Baptiste, and then on the side of Taters we're getting kind of a similar comp, same tanks, Almost same DPS except for I'm seeing a Junkrat, and almost same healers except we have a Lucio.
Attackers incoming.
So for Mercy.
Objective A.
But I'm gonna give you the 2 seconds to lead this real quick while I see what my dogs need.
I think Maka really will, if she's kept alive, she will, I think, be a very heavy turner of the game, basically. She can put a lot of so yeah, basically, I don't know, did it cut out for me? Because I didn't see my green light going off. But I think Maka can basically, if kept alive and supported the entire time, can make the game be in the favor of Taters. So it looks like Kande's burst out with a bob.
You should be at peak performance levels. You have good days. I'm taking care of you.
Time to raise my
This is not the end. Hallelujah.
Hey, and back! It looks like I came back at a perfect time because we see a massive Diva bomb from Molotov. And I think that bomb is going to help us to take point here on Hollywood.
There is a Sombra in the back line.
Objective lost.
Translocate.
Will she die in there? Nope, she's gonna make an escape.
Move! Out of my way! Come on, I got a tea time to make.
Sombra in the back line is always nice, but that's a very situational
Risky.
experience. Yeah, risky and situational. Especially when it's a turning of the tide of points. They're switching point. It's a little scary to be stuck in that back line. Because normally your translocator is kind of in that back line.
Hello?
Time to raise my APM.
What am I paying you for anyways?
Yuki hidden out here looking for a...
Someone get that payload moving again.
but is gonna die.
Really like the aggressiveness we just took, like we saw from Red Hood Kitty there, seeing that they got the Diva automatic, pushed in really hard, really harshly, like now is shielding from Bob, protecting the team. That's very cognizant and awareness of what's going on.
That's not right.
You know, this Sombra is trying very hard to hack everybody, but he is putting that shield up, doing what she needs to do. Does go down, unfortunately, but I do actually still want to compliment what I was just seeing.
Let me handle it.
It's kind of a situation where your DPS needs to help follow up on certain situations and help in certain areas, and or you know the fact that you have a Diva. Diva should be diving that Sombra.
Connection ongoing.
Really nice block. I know the hammer down did happen, but Kitty's shield after the fact did block. Baited out the hammer down, got that. Blocked most of the team from the damage.
Time to raise my APM.
We can look at see what Molotov is doing on the board. Yeah, Molotov unfortunately went up top, got hacked, had to deal with a Ashe.
It's about that I almost want to see, I have a soft spot for Torb, but I think a Torb would be nice to have the...
I think a Torb to help with the Sombra would be very helpful and would help create a little more of the distance that we're looking for, I think, on the side of Taters. Like, they pushed amazingly, and they did what they needed to do, but I think that that Ashe is causing them a little problems along with the up closeness of the Sombra.
30 seconds remaining. The payload has reached the
But I could be crazy. I could be wrong.
Nobody looking at Conde from the left side here.
Payload is in my charge. Let us move it. Out of my way. Come on, I got a tea time to make. My friend.
Survivor going for a sneaky shatter, maybe? Nope.
Are you watching stream chat? Mine's not updated if you are.
I'm sorry?
I said, are you watching stream chat? Because mine's not updated if you are.
Stream talk?
Stream chat.
What screenshot? I'm so confused.
Stream chat.
Oh,
Stream
chat. Nobody has said anything yet. Hayden tied the two things on Kosmic, just don't know. Don't look like they're on the same thing.
Yeah. I was wondering, you were saying things, and I was like, wait, is Celeste saying something that I'm not saying? What's going on?
Crusaders!
Let me show you.
I'm on. Hold out a little longer, and you're done.
10 seconds
Oh.
remaining.
Oh, pause.
That was,
Blood.
wrong buttons.
Blood.
I apologize.
I think KO has the ability to actually honestly push this in if they focus the right targets down. It's gonna be a hard fight, but they have the ability to build their ult and build up what they need to build. So I do think that they can actually pull this off. Like Kitty can knock it out of, or not Kitty, Molotov can knock it out of mech. It needs this. I'd push in my ult right now. There's no Immort to help with this.
Yep, there it is.
Perfect placement. That's the situation that you need to use that. And now the team has to follow up properly. But it's a little tough because the team is down. Molotov is literally like holding.
But he does have like double healers on him.
Yep, and Molotov is holding for the team right now.
Unfortunately out of mech, and Conde is on the McCree here. And it looks like... Oh no.
Yep.
Victory.
It was so close. It was so doable.
Play of the game.
Oh, it's the 4K that Conde had here at the end.
It's high tide.
32 of team damage taken. Wow, wow, wow. Enemies attacked 44.
Nice and
Wow.
easy. Just how I like it.
Aiden, don't say as far as 5 games. We want to end it quick.
No, I don't want to end it quick.
Anyway, but that was a really good showing from both teams there. I honestly thought at the end that we were going to see a little bit of a comeback. But strong force, that's kind of sometimes a problem with like different maps, the spawning. You get to literally spawn right then and there, and if you spawn with your ult, it's kind of a game over situation.
The one I work at my other job, you know?
So we are gonna right now at the moment ask for swaps and readies, and we're gonna see what the teams have to say about that. We will see what they want. So guys, you're getting me for the rest of the game. So we're gonna work on this. It might not be perfect, it might not be great, it might not be amazing, but we're gonna do the best that we can. I want to say so many words, and I'm not allowed to say them because I used to be an architect, and those are the rules that I should adhere to. But I wanna say them. We're gonna fun time follow those rules. I guess. It's so bad. It's so awful, but that's okay. So we're gonna have Survivor and OwO as our tanks. They're already tanks. We're gonna have Kinade and Pokken. So we need Pokken in for Robot Ninja, and then we have V and Techno Bunny. So our supports are fine, but we just need Robot Ninja out for Pokken, and then we're good. At least on the side of those peoples. We do have to switch them. Yeah, we didn't switch them already. If we didn't switch sides, we do have to switch them. Okay, so Canadian Pokken, we have that. So now we just need Taters. We need Taters to be like the actual people of the moment. And once they do that, then we can go. Canade, I appreciate you giving us those readies. We like that. We appreciate that. Chat, how you guys feeling tonight? Who's the red team? KO, like me, Kosmic. Yeah. Hopefully this game. Aiden, if you say that one more time, I think I'm gonna slap you, because I'm just gonna slap you. So don't do that. Don't be that person, please. Please and thank you. I understand your want of this game to go further. I want it to go further. But I also like this thing called Sleep. And these two teams
Okay,
are
so this
actually
is
just
the
playing
classic way you're supposed to
amazingly
sit on
in
it with your
general.
knees on the
And
pads,
I don't think
or
they
you can
need an
also
extra
sit with one
game
foot out
to
more
play
fully
that
up.
as
We tilted the
amazingly as
seat
they're
gives you
playing.
naturally good posture
So
and it
they
takes
can
the
do
weight
that
off
without
your
the
back.
extra game.
Okay, so this is the classic way you're
They can
supposed to sit
they
on
can
it
do
with
what
your
they
knees
want
on the pads,
whenever
or you can
they want.
also sit with one foot out
And I
or
think we're going
both
to see
feet up.
that in Act
My
3.
mom washed the floors, and this is what happened to my cat.
So, Blood, we have Juno
Just wait for it.
and Kitty. Who is Juno? Okay, no, yep, Juno, Kitty, IQ, and Yuki, Asbelia, and Emma. Okay. IQ and wait, no, IQ, Kitty. Oh my God, your roster orders are wrong, and I hate you for all of this right now. I know you're off mic, but I hate you. It should be Juno and Kitty. Juno should be first. And it should be IQ and Yuki. Oh, you're the best. You're the best because you're listening. It's okay. We're good. We're back on good grounds. We're on the right map? I think we're on the right map. I trust you that we're on the right map. Yeah, we're on the right map. Don't you yell at me. Don't you yell at me. Readies? We just asked for readies. Oh, never. Hey, let's go, baby. Let's go.
Just
Traveling to honeymoon.
Sahara.
Yo, why is no one talking about the new Jack in the Box Club chicken
Hey, Blakesy,
sandwich?
why don't you just watch the game from the beginning and then you can get the score then?
Crispy.
I mean, easy class,
Never been done.
you know. Richard, no, don't support
Why
Wakesy
is
in
no one
this.
talking about the new Jack in the Box Club chicken sandwich? It's bigger, juicier, crispier, all at the same time. Never been done. Never been done. Shh, don't tell nobody. Yo,
Ready for battle.
So tell me again what you just said about what you want to do. Just tell me.
You act like I don't have a life. You have 2 children. You have like more than 2 children. I do.
Attack dropping from you in 30 seconds.
No one's playing music in the background. But, guys, we are here. We are ready. We are in map 3 and on the side of Cosmic Honest, we are going to be Ryan,
Tell me again
Diva,
what you just said
a
about
Hanzo, a Junkrat, along with a Baptiste and a Mercy. And then on the side of the Taters, we're gonna run a little something different. It's the attack. We're gonna run a Ryan Zarya. We're gonna run a May Sombra. I think we're looking for some sneaky little strat here, but I don't know if it's gonna happen. Along with a Moira and a Lucio. Let's see what happens, right? We see KO playing very aggressively. They're not willing to give them any. They're so not okay with this, and they've already taken down 2 people. So I appreciate. One of the best things to do that on this map is there literally is only a point or 2 that you can kind of push through. So if you hold at least 1 point aggressively, there's like there's no fighting back.
As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I take a look at my life and realize it's such depth.
Does that mean you can get around it? Yes, you can. You have to play smartly to get around it. The same rotation that we're seeing right now, I don't know if this is the smartest rotation. I don't know if they're hoping that they can just brute force through. But it does look like on the side of KO, they're doing a bit of a better job of sustaining.
Yeah, well, I just want to let you know that I had
So I like the attempt to push here. It's good. I like the presence that we're seeing and the forcefulness that we're seeing. Oh, that's the unfortunate thing I was gonna comment on is there's a combo ult that could have been used and it was used. I do see on the side of Tater that they still can recover, they can still do what they need to do, but they need to do this properly going forward. They have a lot of ults, they have a lot of percentage. The way that they push in is very it's very dependent on what can they do. They need to brute force their way in. Even if it meant using a lot of ults, they needed to brute force their way in because they need to capture it.
I am rocking this objective.
See through the dragon.
From there, they need to stagger every single ult that they can stagger.
Captured. New defense point. Objective B.
Even letting like a Lucio exist just for a little bit can be problematic because every second of ult that Lucio can build in a situation like this is tough to deal with.
Dragon consume you!
And today that was a really good block ult. It separated everybody, but I think that using both DPS ults at the same time might have been a miscommunication. They work. They actually work in regards to the synergy that you guys are going for, but that's a situation where I would have liked to hear your comments.
My power grows stronger. Marked by the dragon. See through the dragon's eyes. Let them up!
Activating self-destruct sequence.
Got you in my sights.
Barrier is on me.
The dragon consume you!
Bring it. That's sequence.
Take the objective! Join me in glory! See that which is unseen. Get in here! The enemy approaches. Let them up! I warrior!
Your best shot. Barrier is on me.
So it's a massive, like, ult. Guys, I got a little distracted there. Massive ult battle on fight. While it does seem that the team of Taters are up, and Taters did take that point, it did look like that KO were really invested in that fight and were on point for quite a few different moments at that time.
Initiating match.
So it looks like we're going to go to the second of this map.
Ready for battle. Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
So we have a really strong push here right now. While it's strong, it's a little aggressive, I think, in my opinion. But it's seeming to work out here on the side of KO. That Ryan, this Ryan is literally existing on almost no health, and I don't really understand how this is possible, other than the fact that the entire team decided to just push in and do it and be aggressive. Then yeah, we did see Survivor go down, but it felt effortless in the way that they chose push, and that they chose to take this space and be where they were. And yes, now the rest of haters are kind of coming in. It's such a back and forth fight. I think.
That's it.
So what I would like to see now is, even though KO took a really aggressive fight and made a lot of progress, even though they didn't get a tick, they made a lot of progress just in general. I think they need to group back up because they made a lot of ult charge in regards to that progress that they made. So I want to see them kind of pick a route and take that singular. Alright, chat. Unplugged my mic. Apologies. I want to see them take a singular route and sort of work on these situations. Great block there from Survivor, but unfortunately just kept the shield up too long.
Barrier is unstable. Observe the barrier.
So we see a lot of pressure. Like when you throw a deep bomb, you have to get that angle very perfect, very right. We see a lot of pressure here from both sides, and everything that they do needs to be perfect. The focus needs to be perfect. And right now, what we are seeing on the sides of KO is they're very much working together. They're just taking out character, you know, champ after champ after champ, and working on that. I like to see that Survivor is pushing forward, moving forward, while the rest of the team is tapping. But I really like to see the fact that KO has a lot of ults in their arsenal, and all they have to do is they have to wait out 2 minutes. They don't have to use any of these ults. They just have to be patient.
Feel the healing beat.
Come on.
So, meeting them aggressively like this, it's an interesting choice because there's a Junkrat on both teams. And neither Junkrat chose to use ult. Granted, the Junkrat on the side of KO did not have ult, but going that direction is very interesting due to the Junkrat. I don't know if they were trying to bait out the ults and or do what they needed to do, because I do notice that no ults were used on the side of KO. If they're gonna do that, they need to do it, I guess, almost a little more aggressively. It's gonna be hard to bait out an ult while also simultaneously not allowing an ult to be built. This would be the perfect opportunity to push in and...
It's high time.
Yep. Now their chance to get everything done. Everything kind of just has worked out in these opportunities and these chances. You have to save your team so that you can protect point, you can get point. It's such a chaotic fight that's occurring at the moment, but it's not chaotic in the way that you would think. It's there's a lot of really well calculated moments in these fights. Everybody is ulting against each other. Everyone is saving their ults for each other. They're being saving and calculating in what they do. If that does make any sense. Does that mean those are the right moments to use it? Could you save it a moment or two more? Yeah, you could. You could always do all those things, but
60 seconds remaining.
where this comes into play is now that no one has ults, or people are close to ults. How do they play it? Where do they play it? That's the more important question is, when you're in these sort of quiet moments, what do you do?
30 seconds.
Chat, what would you do? Would you flank? Would you like hard flank? Would you soft flank? Would you go through the middle? Would you go through the top? Would you play a proper tank or would you play aggressive?
I've got you in my sights.
What would Jibs do? What would Jibs do? I would literally rush in and just swing away. Because I don't know how to play tank. So I would rush in and I'd swing away. I'd make my presence on point known. And I don't care. I don't give a bleep. I just don't give a bleep.
Victory.
Taters win. Taters take it.
Play of the game.
Taters 2-1.
Let them up. Got you good at you.
Double kill.
Alright, time to ask for swaps and changes. Oh, Aiden, you posted something about European countries imposing new restrictions, and I already want to ban you because you posted that. It's so depressive. Why would you post that? Don't do that. Aiden, don't do that. Glad we go to Hanamura. Oh no, we're at Hanamura. We go to Rialto. We go to Rialto next. Stupid third maps. Alright, we have Survivor and Pokenin. If you didn't switch them, we switched them. I'm assuming, yeah, you're on your shit, so nope. Ah, what? Sorry, stream. Sorry, stream. I'm the first one. I'm the potty mouth. I'm gonna put into the dollar jar. It was me. It was me. Um, I apologize. Come back to yell at
me. You suck?
Who does, me?
Yeah, you. Using
Because
the
I
S
swear.
words out here.
Hey!
I said the S words.
I didn't say it. I didn't do it.
I don't know if chat caught you, so.
I caught myself, so it's fine, and I called myself on it, and I said I'm a bad person.
I had to go on mute because my sister was in the background playing TikTok, but apparently chat could still hear her. That was lovely.
I mean, it's probably better than me swearing on stream. I mean, you know, we do those things. I guess I'm the first person. I'm the first person for the league that gets to be that person. So, you know. That's just me. That's how that one goes.
Oh, we have Yuki on tank. And Mal coming back in. Yuki and Maka.
I'm gonna tell stream team right now. It was me. Number 1.
Okay. That looks right. Survivor, Techno, Kande, Pokken, V, Robot. And then Yuki, Mal, IQ, Maka. There.
It looks good to me. Alright. Are we good? Are we good, my blood?
Not yet. We are waiting on Xavier.
All these people. They say they're ready, and then they are never ready.
So I hear you're going to be joining us in the PC world, Jiva. And get away from
what?
these console plebs.
What's these rumors you're hearing? I'd like to
I heard you're getting
know
like
about
a
these.
computer,
I don't know about these.
so to play
Oh
games
my
with
god,
me.
how do you know?
Yeah.
How do you know about all these things before I've even put them into play? I literally just put them into play an hour ago. I put them into play. My woman, we have readies.
All right.
I very much might be getting an.
Are you actually?
Yeah, literally. That's why I'm like, wait, what are you talking about? Like, I literally an hour ago messaged my friend about getting a laptop upgrade. His work, he like throws laptops or PCs away after 2 years.
Wow.
And not so they don't throw them away; they donate them away. And I'm like, I said to my friend, "It's like, you want to donate me a laptop?" And he was like, "Yeah, I can make that work for you." And I was like, "Yeah, please, let's do that." And his meeting is tomorrow, which is why you bringing this up is hilarious because I'm like, wait, like, are you hacking my phone? Like, what is happening?
Don't you remember you told me in a night dream or something like that? And, you know.
Oh my god, I tell you all these things.
Right?
But those are ages ago. This was 2 days ago. And now you're like, you're bringing it up and you're in my mind. And we have a Ryan, Arissa, along with days. Ryan, Arissa. I'm a little surprised by this because I feel like we don't see Double Shield, honestly, too often. But we do see a Widow with a Junkrat now. It was originally Ashe, but we see a... What are you doing? What is happening? And now it's back to an Ashe. I'd like to know what the support system is going to be, but we're at a Ana. On the other side, we're seeing Ryan. We're seeing Ryan Diva, along with a Soldier, Junkrat, and then a Mercy Baptiste. Oh no, we have Mercy on the other team. So okay, we're seeing some stuff. A lot of eating, I think, if done properly. This is a lot of back and forth aggression, kind of, on these two teams. It's a matter of who gets first pick. And if you can get a first pick on either a DPS or a support, that can be the most major. Like, we're seeing Molotov go up front and up top against Super, and that's great. But has to be very careful, and the team has to be cognizant of where Molotov is. Still watching this fight. A lot of aggression, a lot of things being taken, like position and space being taken, but also has to be cognizant of now they're out of mech, and that's a big problem. What are you thinking? Are you back on mic or no?
No, it's all you. I'm more of a watcher.
It's all me.
Silent judger in the background.
They're making a lot of positions, but I think that's where in a situation the DPS are shining, and the DPS are really helping to kind of push through and help push this payload forward. And having Bob in the background is great on the one hand because it makes the team turn, but it also gives you like that second point of view person kind of fight on everything.
IQ to take the high ground in the back, but he is doing work where he is at the same time.
Yeah, it's that, and that's what I'm a little confused about. Like, I want to see them take high ground, but I am seeing these weird low ground sort of situations kind of work for both teams. It's for both teams. It's working. Really like seeing both tanks kind of push in aggressively and forwardly here, but they have to back out, and they have to back each other out. Because you need to be careful. Bless you, God bless you. You need to be careful.
I think the black chopper got in.
No, I sneeze like you, so I know what that is. You need to be careful though, when you push in that aggressively. while you've taken out 2 or 3 members of the team, it's really scary to be that aggressive. Like right now, they're being pushed back, and they actually need to push, in my opinion, back further because every ult is being used against them. It's at the moment working, but it's such great block on the hammer down on the side of Yuki. Perfectly placed, but unfortunately gets nothing. But I really, even though Kitty got nothing, not Kitty, Molotov got nothing, I really like that they turned around and looked immediately as to where was the first person that I need to go against.
Let them up.
They're being extremely cognizant of the Mercy and the Mercy reses and what they need to do.
Allow me. Oh, it's tougher than the art. This will restore you.
So we're seeing a lot of ults on both sides getting just honestly blocked on both sides. And there's nothing that can be done. Yep. Back and back, yep. There's nothing that can be done about those ults being blocked, but it's kind of one of those situations where you do the best that you can and you try. And that's why this point is taking as long as it's taking.
See? Look at that.
Oh, what
my
happened?
Goodness. I told you it would work before I even realized that somebody was gone.
Oh, so you put the code on?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it's on. So the system paused it as soon as somebody disconnected. Which is a lot faster reaction time than I will have.
Okay, that means I have 2 seconds to run downstairs. So Blood, I'm gonna give you the dead air for 2 seconds.
Oh yay! They're gonna have the dead air with me.
I'm gonna leave my mic plugged in so my dogs they can yell. If you want to be like, hey, who's there? What's happening? What's this? What's that? They might yell at you, but they might not. But give me 2 seconds.
So lovely to have you here, folks. Oh no, Nito's in here too. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm not sure why. It might just be a connection issue on my end. I apologize. Hello, Nito. It's your girl. It's your hot sauce girl. By the way, here's a plug for you guys. If you're interested in hot sauce, Jen Nito makes some fire hot sauce. Oh, I'm sorry. I was downloading your explicit history, Nito. You were trying to send me something. That's what's downloading in the background. I apologize. Do not buy Nito's hot sauce. It sucks. He's being mean. Jarl coming in here too. Hello. We are waiting to see. Oh wait, oops. I don't know why. That was my mistake.
Okay, it seems like we're having a blast of a time here at the moment. At the moment, we do not know what's going on. We don't know where we're going to proceed.
Why are we talking about apples?
We're going to talk about whatever Twitch chat wants to talk about. Have some fun with them.
I'm sure Jarl would not mind Apple phones being thrown at him, so he can resell them for his personal use.
But I do want to make it clear that this is not a singular issue going on. Mm-hmm. There is another game going on at the same time, and they have actually just timed out. We got tagged that both matches have people letting out. Same with the scrims. So it's not just a match issue, it's a scrim issue. So at the moment, I don't know if we know what we're going to do, because usually in moments like this, we default back to the original. We choose not to play for the night. We're trying to figure this out, guys.
This is last game though for them.
Yeah, this is last match, so this is why we're trying to figure this out. Like we don't want to like do anything poorly. We're hearing from Stream Team. So we unfortunately technically started our game. We only got so far in our game. I think what we're hearing from the ARC team is that at the end of the day, if this is if we just started, let me take ARCs.
Well, would it be by chance what we can do is either go by what the teams want to do to continue this game on another day, or continue this, because I mean, if Kosmic wins, then we go to map 5. If Taters win, they win 3-1.
Yeah.
So
I think you're right that we're gonna ask the teams. I think at the end of the day, it's gonna be a restart. Because we can't track.
I mean, it's definitely gonna be a restart in the game for sure. But I was referring to if we're gonna pick this game up tomorrow, or are we gonna just continue with it tonight? And risk the chance of having DCs again?
Yep, and I'll give them that. Are you around tomorrow? I'm around too. So we're both around. Or restart the match.
March. Wow. Why am I getting calls? Please stop calling me.
Alright, we want to restart round on our end.
Okay.
But there may be more DCs.
Why is Bulky in here? Bulky. Okay.
So we'll do lineups, please. Let's go, Blood! We're doing this! We're back
all in one
it.
go.
This is what we live for in Overwatch Oasis. We love this. We love this. A star. We love these non-PG things.
Spectate.
But I will say, I actually really appreciate both teams being really willing to work. No one ever expects this and anticipates this. Like, so teams being willing to kind of roll with us on these situations, and or we actually gave them the out to have an extra night, and they could have literally spent an entire night preparing. But both teams just, they want to go in it hardcore, full force, and I really super honestly respect that in a small way, because that means they're ready, they're prepared, and they want to do it. They don't. To me, it's like a moment that they don't feel like that they need the extra time, and they don't want to. And you and I, Blood, you and I want to go to bed, and I understand that.
But, oh no,
we're not allowed. We're not allowed. That's not okay.
Sub me in is what Nito has said. MacBook. So what happens now?
But no, I do really like appreciate these teams, because there's times that we have it does get a little exhausting, but the fact that they're willing to do this, and it's honestly only 10 o'clock at night, the fact that they're willing to do it, like, good for them. Like, they're in it to win it, and they want to be in their moments, and I appreciate it.
Should I swap the teams so that Taters are attacking, or should we just keep it like is?
Is this what we were initially?
Yeah, initially we were. Taters were defending, Kosmic were attacking.
Then we keep it the same, because we're gonna keep it the same. So, same lineup for Taters. It's Yuki, Maltov, it's IQ, Maka, it's Juno, Emma. And on the side of the other team, it is Survivor, Techno, Kinade, Pokken, V, Robot. As long as nothing changes, they can't change lineups, because technically speaking, they have to still run their same lineups. We're just giving them the benefit of restarting. So as long as no lineups have changed.
On that team? These people need to stop joining mid-games. No, they did not. Lineups are the same. But I'm trying to figure out who Chrono is. If he's on the team.
We have readies from both teams, so we can go.
Okay, he is on Kosmic Omnics. Okay, perfect.
We have readies, so we can go, baby.
Okay.
Everybody, if you don't like that I refer to Blood as baby, then you can just, find a corner. You can find a corner. Blood's my babe. Blood's my girl.
Yeah. We're
here for you. We're here for Stream Team tonight, so. This is...
Wait, Nito, you should be here for Maka, supporting your girl.
This was a scuffed stream, because we came in last minute, and we're here. We're here for it.
Honestly, I didn't even have this game updated until about
Blood updated
30 minutes
an hour before the game
was supposed to start, so...
Stream Team MVP is Blood tonight.
Yeah. No, it's my internet. I was
gonna do it alone. I was gonna do it alone, and you guys are just to have me, and the fact that we have Blood, that's like MVP alone. Blood does not have an opportunity to do games and be in games, and whenever we have Blood, we love having Blood.
It's more towards me being toxic and not having so much,
Blood's not toxic.
Oh, no. Oh, we go there.
Blood's controlling herself and being a good girl.
Sometimes.
5, 4, 3.
Both teams had Both teams had a quick adjustment opportunity, and they both know what each other was playing. So honestly, it's on them if they didn't adjust. And we do see small adjustments.
Really good pick from Canada here on 6 Simple.
And hey, at the end of the day, they wanted to do this.
Get through this.
It's on them. Both teams playing very point aggressive people, pushing. Good pick, very good pick. It's kind of, we need to see aggressiveness on the defense. They have a pick, and they can't let up on this. And I like to see that Immort come out, that Immort saves, that Let's not allowed to continue what they're doing. But I do think that as long as if they can take this Rhine down, then they're going to be a key position. Especially with this Rhine in the back lines now.
I feel like Pokken could have definitely put more pressure, and he was at the very beginning on that Diva D-meching her pretty quick, but they weren't able to get the push in after the D-mech happened.
And that makes it huge importance. Like, while the Widow ult is important, if the Widow is not able to take down anybody, then huge issue.
I think he's about to shatter. Yeah, there it is. Yep. Really nice nano coming in from Robot to save. survivor. And there's the combo.
That's all that they needed. I would like to really see a regroup. Kind of, you have to, yeah, I was gonna say you have to give. But there's so many people I like seeing a back out. Yuki backing out is key right now.
Let's Token looking for a secret. I'll copy both CPS for, I guess.
No.
Get into position. I cast this forth.
This sniper is a little problematic. Doing a lot of damage.
I've sighted the enemy.
I will keep you here.
All work together. Time to raise my APM.
Both teams just aggressive
Token going
right
in for
now.
his ulti from the back line.
Helden sterben nicht.
Crusaders!
This will heal you.
There's like a lot of quiet moments that are just natural.
They need to touch though, they need to touch.
I'm back in the fight.
There we go.
I'm on
Fight toe to toe, you coward!
Så gott som ni.
See my power!
I really like
Kanade
that.
is not getting the enough picks that are needed. I mean, he's doing the damage, but the kill shot's not happening as much as they
But
need it.
they're doing what they need to do at the moment.
That might have been an inch by Yuki here, and he did die for it.
Feeling spry.
Mecha activated.
Thanks.
This fight has come down to a lot of like what ults are useful versus what are not useful in the moment. I think both teams with this, I guess I would say, I think both teams with this reset are frustrated, and they have every right to be frustrated. But you can see this in the gameplay, so like we just need a little settling in.
Don't worry, my friend. I am your shield.
On the side of Taters, we need to see them like settle and calm down. Once they do, they're in a good position. I think.
Survivor charging in, is he gonna pay for it?
Step rider.
You're powered up.
Proper target focus can help.
That was a really nice battle by Survivor.
I will say KO made a really good push there. They got a lot of they use certain ult, but they made a strong push.
I'm under attack.
I like the Doomfist and the Taters. Yep, they need to
Vulcan looking
properly
here for an
track.
ult here.
The power of destruction. Kill the Mahal.
Activated.
Got stemmed out of it by a break.
Allow me to repair the damage.
I feel simple on this like Doomfist is just actually doing a lot of work.
Surrender to
I'm watching him in the back lines, and he is getting in and out of a lot of situations. He's doing damage. He's doing a lot
I
of what
almost had a
needs to-
personal fear going that Yuki was about to shatter there, but she would have. Because you know, you see two people, you just killed the Rhine, and it's 30 seconds left, but you never know that last touch can require your shatter. Really good control over it.
Activating self-destruct sequence.
I think that Tater saves these ults very intelligently until last minute to use them properly.
Score 0-2. Switching sides. Initiating match.
And now it's a matter of what can KO do in response.
I'm sad. I want to see a Torb. Where is my Torb?
Where's your Torb? Where's your dab?
I know, right? Is Dab on a tier 3 team? I hope she is. I'll cast that game just to see her Torb.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
I think one of my
Oh,
dogs
there is a Torb! Look! There's a Torb! Ask and you shall receive. But they heard my prayers coming. I have big hopes from Pokin here.
5, 4,
One of my dogs decided to pass gas, and I'm just dying. I'm dying at the moment. Sorry, stream. I'm dying.
Let's get to work!
Get into position.
Arcing the bellow! Turrets being destroyed!
Routing power forward center.
This will heal you.
Behind you.
That's an amazing purple that we just saw. Really can help the team push.
We still need you.
We saw a lot go down, but that doesn't mean that like a fight is over because we do still see that, you know,
Surrender. You're far down. Get in there.
I thought
we're pushing.
double support
Taters are pushing.
Damn it. We must ensure that enemy turrets not gonna bother us anymore.
This will heal you.
The payload has reached the chip.
I like to see the Taters are like playing super hard in your face and aggressive top.
Naka in the backline with an EMP ready.
And that's where communication is key, is having that EMP.
Translocating. I'm on. Enemy turret destroyed.
There we go.
This was the expected conclusion. Become Karula. Allow me to repair the damage.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
Not ready. We must ensure the payload's progress.
Right now, the time differential is very impactful. 2 minutes to try and take your cross point. I can totally see KO holding point, but I do think Tater is their own economy.
I'm dying for that price. The kills are in favor of Kosmic.
My ultimate is charging.
What I've noticed all night is just like the everything is back and forth. So like if you think about anybody in regards to who could be MVP or who could not be MVP, it's so back and forth.
Taking off.
This will heal.
Routing power to forward shield.
So like there's just so much work done in between both teams. So it makes it tough. It makes it really tough and hard.
Time to raise my APM.
They flanking from the left side. IQ with a quick response.
Meteor strike.
Nobody's looking at second no gun range.
Surrender to my will.
Got back in her mech and can ult. There it is. Oh. So it's very unfortunate. They did try the launching it in the air strat, but it's not ult right away.
Translocating. This will heal. I'm on fire. You wide, stay out of my sight.
Tactical visor ready for deployment.
This is my will.
But we have ults. We have a lot of ults coming into the fight on the side of Taters, and they only, you know, they don't need too much time to kind of push into this point.
Time to raise my APM.
They're doing a good job of trying to combo these ults, but I will say KO's doing a good job of like spreading and separating.
Tactical visor activated.
This will restore you.
I like to see both tanks like seeking out DPS, so it's nice.
Allow me to repair the damage.
There's the monkey coming out. That's all.
Excuse me. The payload is approaching its destination.
Incoming. Damn it.
And the ball to the solid first spins the win.
Get into position. Gale the Mahal.
Oh, there it is.
Victory.
There we have it.
Play of the game.
Oh, the combo here was really well.
Nerf this.
Quadruple kill.
It's hard to not give something like that, but that's where we get into the you know, all of our conversations that we get into, and both of these teams played amazing all night.
Yes, ma'am.
So what are you thinking?
I wanna give the DPS to Kanade. Kanade? It's between
On
Kanade
Cosmic?
and, yeah, on Kosmic
Mm-hmm.
or Maka. Those are the two for the DPS. But I think I'm leaning more towards Kana. I'm not sure. I mean, both. Actually, no, I'm leaning more towards Maka, but Kanade has like had really good. It's up there. Both of them are for me.
Okay. I can understand both sides. I'm a weird person, and I look at how the games went, and I do look at who won and who did things, but I do think Kanade actually, nothing against Maka by like any means, but I do think Kanade was just a little more impactful and more moments in a sort of situation in a lot of games. Um, Tough. It's really tough on who to go for.
I guess because like in my head, what sticks out to me between the two was like Maka had a really good Sombra, that's
Right.
for sure. But also Kanade, though, when he made swaps to like let's say for the one that stuck out most to me was from Hollywood. It was both overtime on attack and on offense. Um, both times he switched to McCree, and both times he did get the kills needed to push the payload and to stop the payload from pushing.
Right. I like Maka, but I don't think I can. I don't think I can give somebody it over like you said, Kanade. Like it's just
It's hard.
yeah, it's such a struggle because Maka did amazing and like everybody all around tonight did amazing, but I think the flexibility like you're talking about, the flexibility that we saw along with the not even just the flexibility, but the intelligent changes that we saw from Kanade was really impactful for the team. And I'm not going to disagree with you. Kanade was like my top person, and I do think I want to go with that. But I think for me, for DPS, I think Survive and Techno did amazing, but I am super struggling between do I pick between Yuke or Molotov, and I am kind of a little more settled on Molotov.
Molotov, yeah, I'm more
Yeah,
Molotov.
I'm a little more Molotov than I am anybody else.
Red Hood Kitty's definitely up there too.
Yep, I don't disagree. It's just I don't know sometimes how to describe it. Molotov was
I
as a
think with
diva always up in everybody's face, up in everyone's face, like making the right choices to kind of charge in as a diva, but also sit back and be with the team, like know when to get in, when to get out. Um,
I mean, between them, like Molotov played with Kitty, and Molotov played with Yuki. All between them, they all had synergy. Whereas, like I believe,
mhm.
was it Survivor with I forget who it was. Survivor and was it Pokin? I'm trying to
Could have been.
remember who played on Hollywood Tank for them. Because they didn't seem like they had synergy there, because Survivor was like diving into them as Monkey all the way in their back line, but didn't have a diva following up with him, you know?
It
Or
might
have
not
an
have even
Ana
been so
like
much that
healing
there
him up.
was. It might not have even been so much that there was no synergy. It just might have been a lack of communication
Maybe,
at a
yeah,
moment.
for sure.
But it seems like your diva tank Molotov knew what they needed to do and wanted to do, and the other tank was kind of like sometimes a little panicky in those moments. Maybe not panicky, but you know, it's when you're pressured like that, it's hard to know what you're supposed to do as a tank, and sometimes you do things without communicating or you miscommunicate. And from what we saw of Molotov, I don't think we saw what on our end seems like a miscommunication. So I am 100% for Molotov. I liked
Do you
Yuki.
see the
I
chat
liked
right now going
Kitty.
on right now?
I liked other
They
people.
are saying, Wu's saying Maka is an 11. I'm not ready. A 10. 59 lineup, not 58. Arcs allowed it. I submitted a ticket in the match shop.
Match chat.
Mm-hmm.
Then we just retag at Ox. That's all we do. I would like. I don't know. We don't know at the moment. So we're just stream team members. We don't know. We'll just say, what's the actual issue?
They're stating Maka is an 11, not a 10, I believe. That's the issue.
As of how and or why? And just to re-emphasize to everybody in the league, before you start games, that's literally up to you guys to check on if current is a difference, if current, makes any whatever. People always have to check those things. We will see. And if that meant somebody was ineligible, then that's going to be on captains. So there is a ticket available. Yeah, we're just, sorry chat, we're just kind of sitting in a limbo.
My screen's too bright. Season 27 is what they're stating. She was 29.59. But I thought we're going. Are we going past 4?
For what? What's the question?
Okay. We figured it out. They were going off of season 29, which puts her as an 11 if she's 29.59. But we're on season 30 right now, and she has placed for that.
If she placed,
so
it doesn't matter.
Yeah, so season 27 does not matter for her. So she is counted correctly. Yeah. She's placed, so it goes back to the last 3 seasons. Season 27 does not matter.
Oh, well, Kinade. This is a little, incorrect of me, but... just to clarify to everybody, new placements count. Last season, they did not count. We trialed something, and they did not count. And we gave a 2-week grace period. We made a mass re-agree for everybody on purpose to make everybody re-agree to the rules, to understand the rules, which means your current placements, the second you place them, they count. It's no longer a 2-week grace period. They count. So, this is why we did the mastery agree, everybody. I know this is kind of on stream, this is like a whatever sort of situation, but we did the mastery agree because you guys have to understand the rules of how you're playing in a league. And we get it, like you skim. We understand everybody skims. But it is your job as captains and as players to understand the rules of a league that you're playing in, unfortunately. And while we don't mind clarifying these issues for you, these are issues that you should know and understand. So, we made our tank was Molotov. Our DPS is Kinade. Blood, where are we going to go with support? Who are we thinking?
I want to say Emmy.
Okay.
Just because I felt they were consistent all throughout. Because I believe they were in all maps, too. Or wait. It has to go to the other team, right?
No. That's not a rule anymore. It goes to, there's no limitations on who it goes to. It can go to the winning team or the losing team. So it does not matter.
Okay.
It's dependent on what we watched and how we feel. Emmy did play in
all maps.
Literally most. Yeah, I don't know if it was every single map, but we did see Emmy in at least. Yeah, I think we did see Emmy in all maps. I know we saw them in 3 maps minimum. So
Who was it? I'm really terrible with names, so I do apologize.
My phone's dead, so I can't look it up. I was honestly, personally, on my end thinking Emmy. We saw a lot of consistency from Emmy. We saw a lot of good positioning, honestly. As a support, it's really easy to be out of position and to be a detriment to your team. And I did not see that from Emmy tonight. I saw good positioning on the different characters that they played. Good, just kind of a situational understanding, I guess I would say. Not to say there was anything wrong from anybody else, but I'm not opposed with going with Emmy.
It's between Emmy and V, I believe. V, right? VHEE. Right?
V did a good job, but I personally think I'd go with Emmy. I'm not like downing V or anything like that.
Molotov, Kanade, and Emmy.
For me, I think that's who I was watching the game back.
Those are the three that I'm going with.
Yeah, I'm good with that. So I think we're gonna go with Molotov as tank. We're gonna go with Kanade as DPS, and we're gonna go with Emmy as support.
Okay.
Guys, thanks for coming and watching the match tonight. Like, Blood and I kind of came into this a little last minute. We appreciate you guys so much. We did the best that we could do tonight, and in the future, we're gonna own it. When me and Blood get to cast together again in the future, we're gonna own it. It's gonna be so much better.
I'll be more exciting, I promise. It's just I got off of work, and
exactly,
you know,
it was a little moments kind of thing tonight, but we really appreciate the league just coming out, like showing up, coming out, and we know you guys had another game to watch tonight. So if you did tune in to hear tonight, again, we're sorry about the scuffedness, but we appreciate you sticking it out and being here.
It's
and
Emmy the mouse, right? Emmy mouse.
Yes.
Okay.
All we wanted to do was just kind of cast for you guys tonight. So we look forward to doing more with you guys, and we're gonna sign off on that. And there's more games the rest of the week, so definitely either get your fantasy in or tune in, and we all look forward to seeing you guys. So have a good